The economy hasn't been very strong, but the Fed's getting ready to tighten. It's called tapering. How are they going to navigate that tricky territory? The intense challenges facing the new Fed chairman have been highlighted by the intense debate over who will be the Fed chairman. Just this weekend, we saw Larry Summers, one of the top candidates, withdraw his name, apparently leaving the way open for Janet Yellen to become the new Fed chair. She's currently the Fed vice chairman. Her challenges will include uniting somewhat disorganized policymaking board at the Fed, balancing growth and tightening, and offsetting possible shocks from the budget and debt debate that's coming up in Congress. One of the problems the Fed faces at this time is some of the issues on Capitol Hill where the Congress is debating the deficit and the debt ceiling. If those debates get very contentious, as they did in 2011, you can end up with something that weakens the economy, and the Fed is expected to offset that. This is one of the big challenges. How do they proceed with their adjustments to monetary policy while still being able to offset problems that arise in the economy from changes in the deficit or debt debate? Another challenge facing the next Fed chairman will be to create some unity on the Federal Reserve Open Market Committee that decides on monetary policy. Chairman Bernanke's tenure over the past couple of years has been marked by a lot of debate between the so-called hawks and doves. The hawks want tighter monetary policy, the doves want easier policy, and their public debate tends to undercut the Fed's efforts to give the markets clear direction about where they're headed. So the new chairman has to really try to bring people together so that the Fed speaks with a single voice. The new Fed chairman faces a unique challenge. We are about to begin removing some of the extraordinary stimulus that was necessary to get over the Great Recession that followed the 2008 financial crisis. Chairman Bernanke has taken the first steps by hinting that the Fed will be buying less federal securities, but part of the impact has been to see interest rates rise rapidly and jeopardize the housing recovery, while employment growth hasn't been very strong either. The new Fed chairman has to try to improve that balance, to keep moving away from extraordinary stimulus, to try to return back to kind of a normal monetary policy, while getting the whole Federal Reserve Open Market Committee behind him. If Janet Yellen should be the new Fed chairman, she's going to have the unique challenge of continuing the process that she's begun as Fed vice chairman over the past several years and getting the Fed moving along a path where people are convinced that they can remove some of the extraordinary stimulus without hurting the economy.